Did you know that according to statistics from the National Institute on Aging, nearly 68% of men over the age of 60 feel a noticeable drop in energy every morning? And more than 50% are unaware that some of the foods they eat daily are silently affecting their aging hormones. So, what is really happening inside the body during this stage of life? Maybe you have felt like you no longer have the same motivation as before. Your body responds more slowly. Your mood becomes more sensitive. And sometimes you no longer feel like yourself. This leads many people to believe that this is just aging and accept fatigue as a part of life. But the truth is, it is not your age that makes you weaker. It is how you fuel your body each day. In today's video, I will share with you 3 familiar fruits that can help improve blood circulation, support hormone balance, and naturally restore your energy. If you are over 60, please watch this video until the end. It may change the way you care for your health every day. Which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below. Are you experiencing similar issues? Feel free to share your thoughts with us. I read every message from you. At the end of the video, I will reveal a small but surprisingly effective tip, so don't miss it. After turning 60, many people begin to clearly feel the changes happening in their bodies. Some describe waking up in the morning still feeling tired. Others say their minds are no longer sharp, that they forget things easily. I feel sad more often and have trouble focusing. But what worries many older men the most is the sense that they can no longer stand strong like before. This is not just about physical strength. It is the feeling that they are gradually losing the confidence and inner strength they once had. In fact, this is not uncommon. According to the American Urological Association, male hormones, especially testosterone, naturally begin to decline after the age of 40. By around age 60, testosterone levels may drop by more than 30% compared to the peak years. When testosterone decreases, many other functions are affected as well. Blood circulation becomes poorer. Muscles become weaker. The nervous system reacts more slowly, and even mood becomes more unstable. Not only that, the body's blood circulation also slows down with age. Blood vessels that were once flexible become less elastic, making it harder to deliver oxygen and nutrients to different organs. When blood flow is no longer strong, you may feel tired, have trouble concentrating, and your vitality gradually fades away. The problem is, many people think this is just an inevitable part of aging, so they quietly accept it. They hesitate to talk about it, don't ask questions, and often don't know where to begin making a change. But in truth, your body is still listening. It has never given up. It is simply waiting for you to send the right signals. The good news is, you do not need medication. Replacement therapies or expensive procedures, in many cases, just starting by choosing the right foods to eat each morning can make a big difference in your energy, vitality, and spirit throughout the day. In the next part, I will introduce you to the first fruit, small but incredibly powerful, that helps improve blood circulation and awaken that inner sense of confidence. Can you guess what it is? The first fruit is pomegranate. I still clearly remember that morning when Mr. James, 72 years old, walked into the clinic with a calm but quiet demeanor. He was well-groomed, spoke clearly, and used to be a longtime math teacher. But that day, there was something in his eyes and the slight slump of his shoulders that told me he was not there just because of a lab result. He sat down, took a deep breath, and said, "Doctor, I don't feel like myself anymore. My body doesn't respond the way it used to. I'm not tired. I'm not in pain. But I feel like I'm falling behind." I understood that feeling, the sense of slowly losing control, a quiet but noticeable loss of agency. In fact, after age 60, blood flow no longer moves as powerfully as before. especially in areas that require the most delicate nourishment. When blood vessels become stiff and circulation slows down, a person may begin to feel less responsive, less confident, and increasingly disconnected from their own body. But the good news is there is a natural fruit that can significantly help improve this pomegranate. Pomegranate has been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years, but only recently has science confirmed its strong biological effects. According to a study published in the Journal of Urology, pomegranate contains punicolagen, a powerful antioxidant that helps increase the production of nitric oxide in the body. This molecule plays a key role in relaxing blood vessels and improving blood flow. When blood circulation improves, the heart works more efficiently, the brain becomes more alert, and most importantly, the inner sense of vitality begins to awaken. No medication needed, no medical intervention required. Just a simple routine. Every morning, drink about 180 milliliters of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice, just like I recommended to Mr. James. After about 10 days, he called me and half-jokingly said, "I think my wife is paying more attention to me these days." But more importantly, he felt the difference himself. Clear mind, straighter posture, and most of all, a renewed connection with his body. Pomegranate is not some magical cure. It is just a small ruby red fruit you can find in almost any grocery store. But when used correctly and consistently, it can unlock the flow of energy within you once again. In the next part, we will explore a fruit that is soft, smooth, and rich in natural fats, yet it serves as essential fuel for your body to produce its own hormones. These are the very hormones that help keep your mood stable, your sleep deep, and your vitality strong. Have you ever eaten this fruit every morning? The second fruit is avocado. One of the sentences I will never forget came from Mr. Michael, 68 years old, a retired firefighter from Minnesota. He once charged into blazing fires without hesitation, but during his visit to the clinic, his voice had a different tone. "I'm not sick, doctor," he said quietly, "but I feel like the fire inside me has gone out. Everything in me feels extinguished." I've heard many similar stories from men over the age of 60. It is not about sharp pain or a specific disease. It is the feeling of having lost a part of one's vitality, both physically and mentally. And in many of these cases, the root cause is a drop in male hormones with age, especially testosterone. According to a report from the National Institute on Aging, after age 60, the male body produces about 1% less testosterone each year compared to middle age. This directly impacts stamina, sleep quality, mood, and overall vitality. The problem is that most people do not know how to support their bodies in naturally restoring hormone levels. When I shared with Mr. Michael that there is a familiar fruit that can help the body rebuild its own hormones, he was surprised. That fruit is avocado. This smooth, creamy fruit contains monounsaturated fats, which are the raw materials your body uses to produce testosterone. In addition, avocados contain zinc and magnesium, two minerals proven to support natural testosterone levels. Most notably, vitamin B6 in avocado helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that quietly drains energy every day. I advise him to start with half an avocado each morning, eaten on a light stomach. A week later, he texted me, "I woke up this morning with real energy. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm back to life." 2 weeks later, he came in for a follow-up with a big smile and said, "It's not just my body, my mind feels so much clearer now." What I want you to remember is this testosterone is not just a number on a blood test. It is a feeling of alertness, strength, and mental clarity each morning. When your natural hormones are balanced, your body will start to restore many things you thought were gone. You do not need expensive or complicated replacement therapies. All it takes is consistently giving your body the right building blocks for hormones, and avocado, that humble fruit, turns out to be the quiet foundation that helps nourish strength in your later years. In the next part, I will introduce a fruit that is very familiar, but when used correctly, can help you maintain lasting energy, emotional balance, and reduce the midday crash that many people experience. Can you guess what fruit it is? The third fruit is banana. Mr. Thomas, at 73 years old, was once the principal of a high school in Ohio. After retirement, he spent his time gardening, reading, and occasionally playing the piano. But during one visit, and he shook his head and said, "I don't understand why I feel exhausted the moment I open my eyes. Even after 7 hours of sleep, I still wake up tired. Like my mind is covered in fog." This is not uncommon. Many people over the age of 60 experience the same issue. Waking up already drained, mentally sluggish, and physically weak, they turn to coffee or try to stay active. But by mid-morning, their energy crashes again. They may become irritable, forgetful, or just feel off. The root of the problem is not just aging, but that the body's cells are no longer receiving enough of the nutrients needed to produce steady energy. When your body lacks key minerals like potassium, magnesium, or B vitamins, your energy metabolism becomes disrupted. That is when you should consider a familiar yet powerful fruit, the banana. Bananas may look simple, but inside, they are a treasure for your energy-producing cells. They are rich in potassium, a vital mineral that helps regulate blood pressure, maintain a steady heartbeat, and support nerve function. In addition, magnesium and vitamin B6 in bananas play an essential role in converting food into usable energy. Even more special, bananas contain an amino acid called tryptophan, which the body uses to create serotonin, a neurotransmitter that stabilizes mood, improves sleep, and reduces anxiety. That is why eating a banana in the morning not only helps you feel alert, but also keeps your mood steady throughout the day. I advised Mr. Thomas to start his morning with one ripe banana, paired with a small spoonful of peanut butter and a glass of warm water. It may sound simple, but after about 5 days, he called back, sounding cheerful. "I don't crash at 10 a.m. anymore. Every morning now, my mind feels clear and my body feels light." When energy is delivered consistently, the body's other functions also run more smoothly. You will find your mood more stable, your mind less scattered, your reactions less impulsive, and your sleep deeper at night. Bananas are not some luxury superfood, but when eaten at the right time and in the right way, they become the essential fuel that helps maintain lasting vitality, something many older men are searching for. So what happens when you combine all three fruits, pomegranate, avocado, and banana, in a single morning? In the next part, I will share how to combine them into a complete morning ritual that can help awaken the feeling of truly living each day to the fullest. Have you ever tried this vitality trio? After I shared each fruit individually, pomegranate to support blood circulation, avocado to boost hormone balance, and banana to provide cellular energy. Many patients ask me, if I combine all three in the morning, will it have a stronger effect? The answer is absolutely yes. I call it the morning recovery trio, a simple yet incredibly effective ritual that many older men have successfully adopted. One of them is Mr. Richard, 66 years old, a former electrical engineer. He told me he had tried all kinds of supplements, but only ended up wasting money and feeling disappointed, until he decided to follow the routine exactly as recommended: pomegranate, avocado, banana, every morning for 1 week. He started each day with a 180 milliliter glass of pure pomegranate juice right after waking up. About 10 to 15 minutes later, he ate half a ripe avocado, a source of healthy fats that supports testosterone production. Finally, he had one banana, optionally paired with a small spoonful of peanut butter to help stabilize blood sugar and increase satiety. After just 7 days, he returned to the clinic and told me, "I don't remember the last time I woke up early and actually felt good. My mind is clear, my body feels light, and my mood is better." He added that his wife even commented that he smiles more, is less irritable, and seems more joyful overall. What's remarkable here is not just the individual fruits, but how they work together. Drinking pomegranate juice first helps dilate the blood vessels and improve circulation, which in turn allows the nutrients from the avocado and banana to be absorbed more efficiently. The fats in the avocado help stabilize blood sugar when eating the banana, preventing mid-morning crashes or fatigue. The banana then supplies energy and serotonin, promoting a balanced mood and better focus. You do not need to overhaul your entire breakfast routine. Just adding this trio within the first 30 to 45 minutes of your morning is enough to send a powerful signal to your body. We are still thriving and we are rebuilding from within. In the next part, I will share scientific evidence and insights from leading experts explaining why this natural method works so well and why you may not need medication unless truly necessary. You might be wondering, how can 3 simple fruits make such a big difference? The answer lies in how your body actually functions, and science has already confirmed it. According to the National Institute on Aging, NIH, maintaining stable male hormone levels after age 60 can reduce the risk of cognitive decline, improve sleep quality, and enhance muscle recovery. But more importantly, these outcomes do not necessarily require medication or hormone replacement therapies. A proper diet can send the right signals to activate the body's natural endocrine system. In a study published in the Journal of Urology, researchers found that men who drank 180 milliliters of pure pomegranate juice daily for 2 weeks showed significant improvements in blood circulation and their overall sense of well-being. The effects occurred faster than expected and without any side effects. Dr. Abraham Morgentaler, a testosterone expert at Harvard Medical School, once said, "We clearly see that when the body is given the right raw materials from whole foods like avocado, seeds, leafy greens, and fruits, it can naturally reactivate its ability to produce hormones." This is a remarkable self-healing mechanism that modern medicine is now returning to explore. Additionally, studies on tryptophan in bananas show a strong link between this amino acid and improved sleep, reduced anxiety, and increased happiness levels in people over 60. In other words, not only your physical health, but also your mood and emotional well-being can shift in a more positive direction, which is especially important when living alone or after retirement. In summary, combining pomegranate, avocado, and banana each morning is not just a dietary tip. It is a healthcare strategy based on how your body truly works, backed by clear scientific evidence, and most importantly, safe, affordable, and free from dependency. You may have heard countless pieces of health advice, and at times, it can feel overwhelming. But today, I want you to remember just one simple thing. You don't need to change your whole life. Just start with 1 banana, half an avocado, and a glass of pomegranate juice each morning. We have explored 3 easy-to-find fruits that carry deep restorative value. Pomegranate helps improve blood circulation, supports heart health, and clears the mind. Avocado helps balance aging hormones, supports vitality, and restores a sense of control. And banana, the most humble of them all, is the steady fuel your cells, brain, sleep, and mood need to stay strong and stable. No medicine can replace the feeling of waking up in the morning feeling clear, light, and ready to fully live the day. That is true vitality, not loud, not rushed, but a grounded return from within. You do not need to feel young again. You just need to live in rhythm with your body's natural pace, understand it, and nourish it with what it knows best: whole, pure, and healthy foods. So today, what will you choose for your breakfast? Have you tried the pomegranate, avocado, banana trio yet? If not, start tomorrow morning. Stay consistent for 7 days. And listen closely as the quiet miracle begins to return. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video with your loved ones. What fruit do you eat each morning? Leave a comment below so others can learn from your experience too. We will continue to share more food tips, exercises, and herbal remedies to support senior health. Don't miss the next video.